This is day 32 of foods you may want to consider adding into your diet, and today we'll be talking about a sweetener, allulose. Allulose is an extremely interesting sweetener, as it appears to be able to increase the production of GLP-1, reduce food intake, increase and improve glucose tolerance, enhance insulin secretion and action, and in the grand scheme of things help to ameliorate obesity, glucose intolerance, and hyperphagia, also known as overeating. Likely the most important mechanism of action of allulose is its stimulation of the production of GLP-1 within the gastrointestinal tract. This compound can bind to cells within the pancreas, resulting in an increased insulin production. Therefore, allulose can improve glucose tolerance and glucose control, especially in diabetics. GLP-1 also has potent effects on the brain, in which it can bind to multiple neurons and have the broad effects of decreasing food intake by increasing the activity of neurons associated with appetite suppression and decreasing the activation of neurons associated with appetite activation. Allulose can also decrease the rate at which glucose is absorbed, once again helping to control the glycemic response to carbohydrates. Allulose appears to be able to promote the resynthesis of glycogen in the liver and muscles, especially after exercise. All that being said, allulose typically only carries about 0.2 calories per gram. However, only a fraction of the allulose we consume is actually absorbed, with some actually making it to the large intestine, where it can be fermented by our gut bacteria in the same way that fiber does. And in this sense, it can increase the production of short-chain fatty acids, the same way that fiber does, which have benefits such as being anti-inflammatory, regulating the immune system, reducing the risk of diabetes, cancer, obesity, cardiovascular disease, cognitive disorders, and liver disorders. And when studied in mice, hopefully it will soon be studied in humans, allulose is protective against a high-fat diet by modulating the gut microbiome. The only thing to understand is that because a portion of allulose is unabsorbed, at extremely high concentrations, typically around 0.5 grams per kilogram of body weight, you do put yourself at the risk of gastrointestinal issues, specifically things like abdominal pain and diarrhea. But in my opinion, in moderate amounts, allulose is one of the most effective and health-promoting sweeteners that you can use. And it may be especially helpful for those struggling with glucose control, and may be helpful for athletes to resynthesize glycogen very quickly after exercise. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.